Hello and welcome into FIFA 15. We're going to do a rebuild series here. Decided to add soccer to the channel here on FIFA 15. We're going to do a manager career. Let me know if you want to see a player career, but we're going to hop into a manager career here. We're going to manage the New York Red Bulls, but before we click on the Red Bulls, we're going to look around Major League Soccer, and one of the teams in the rest of the world is NYCFC, the big rivals of the New York Red Bulls. So we are going to replace Chivas USA, who unfortunately for Chivas USA fans no longer exist in Major League Soccer, or any other league for that matter. And so we're going to put NYCFC in replace of Chivas. And so now we're going to take the Red Bulls. We're going to put the difficulty on professional, 5-minute halves, lenient dollars, stadium. Let's look at some of the stadiums to see one that looks like Red Bull Arena, even though Red Bull Arena is not in this game. And we're going to go with this one. So we're going to rename it Red Bull Arena to keep everything as realistic as humanly possible here on the channel. Red Bull Arena, for those of you that do not know, is the home of the New York Red Bulls in Harrison, New Jersey. And so, yeah, we're going to put Red Bull Arena in here in place of La Cancita. And so now we're going to advance. And so we'll put my name in, Max O'Neill, instead of Mr. Manager. And so I'm from the United States, and so we'll do that in a second too, once I finish typing out my name here on the game. Fortunately, you can't put an apostrophe, but my last name, for those of you that do not know, has an apostrophe in it between the O and the N. And that's why the N is capitalized. And so we're going to change this to the United States of America, since I am from the United States of America. And we're going to go shirt and tie or a tracksuit. We're going to go tracksuit on the sidelines. Suit color navy is fine. Fair skin tone or light skin tone. And regular body type. And so now you can see the headline. After New York Red Bulls drawn out attempts, and about me arriving to coach the New York Red Bulls, being the manager of the New York Red Bulls. As they say, one optimistic fan said, the manager looks like a good choice to me. And Manchester United completed the signing of Juan Mata from rival Chelsea for $48 million. And so now we're going to look at the emails. Domestic Cup, we need to go to the quarterfinals of the MLS playoffs. The assistant manager thinks we should look for a striker. Nathan Duca, who's a scout, is saying hello. And our league objective is to reach the semifinals of the playoffs. So our domestic cup would be the U.S. Open Cup. And so now we're going to scout Maxi Arruti and Giassi Zardes from the LA Galaxy, now with the Columbus Crew. And, of course, Deuce is the U.S. men's national team legend. We'll see if they'll sell us Deuce, but probably not. You can see our starting lineup now is Wright, Phillips, Grella, Kleshton, Sam, Felipe, McCarty, Lawrence, Miazga, Lade, and Robles in net. Dax McCarty is the captain, the central defensive midfielder. On the bench, they have Rainish, Davis, Wright Phillips, Veron, Zizo, Abang, and Miller. Reserves are Zubar, Perenel, Duval, Wallace, Sanchez, Castano, Stoltz, Obekep, and Jackson. I believe If I'm not mistaken, Ryan Mira is not a reserve or a sub because he right now is on loan at the NYCFC. And so we're going to add to loan list Sean Wright-Phillips, since he's 32 years old and only a 69 overall, and Atola Bond. I know it doesn't become anything, even though he had that one chance in the 2016. We're also going to add Kyle Rainish. 2015-2016 playoffs, inches away from tying the game, setting it to extra time. Leo Stoltz, we're going to add to loan list as well. And let's see who we can get. We're going to look some people up. Dele Alli, I believe, is who we're going to look up right now. Yes, Dele Alli from MK Dons in League One. Let's see if we could get a 17-year-old Dele Alli. Let's see what he is. We're going to scout him as well. Let's also look up Paul Pogba, because he is one of the best young players from Juve. He's probably going to be way too expensive, 84 overall at only 20 years old. He's definitely not going to be an option, but we'll inquire about him anyway. Let's see who else. And now Zardes, they don't want to allow him to come. And then Dele Alli to MK Dons, no. And Paul Pogba, they want $107.5 million. So that's just not going to happen, unfortunately, for us. Pogba will not be a New York Red Bull anytime soon. And now let's try to get Ross Barkley. Let's see, he's 20 years old, came from Everton. We're going to scout and inquire. And let's see, we're going to back out of this and also look for not Thiago, we're going to look for Yuri Tielemans. Let's see what Yuri Tielemans can do here. Let's see how much he's worth as an 18-year-old from Anderlecht. And also Bakayoko. While I was looking for Tielemans, so we're going to look at a 19-year-old Timio Bakayoko as well from Monaco. We're going to try to loan these players most likely. Urruti, they don't want to join, and Bakayoko, he's new there. Barkley, $34 million. Yuri Tielemans, $24 million. And so we're going to jump into the first preseason game here. Let's see what happens, and it will be a 2-0 win. Grella and Wright-Phillips. Question gets sent off. Super sub Veron comes on with Grella with the 81st minute goal. Nabry, $6 million. Lewis Dunk, $1.4 million. Hent is the second preseason game. Let's see what happens. And this game will be 1-0 for the Red Bulls. Grella with the goal, his third goal so far. His second goal. And so now we're going to go for this final preseason game. We're completely changing the lineup. The subs are coming in 100%. Jackson, Stoltz, all of the subs are coming in. Let's see. Davis is coming in. Rainish will be in net instead of Robles. It would be Mira, but again, I think he's at NYCFC for the season, so we'll get him back at the second season. Davis is Cam. Wright-Phillips is a left mid, so we're going to just put Sean Wright-Phillips in the left mid. Lawrence, we're going to put Roy Miller there instead of Kamar Lawrence. And Philippe and Carl we met. We're going to put Damian Paranel. Ronald Zubar is going to come in for Matt Miazga. And Connor Lade will be subbed out in favor of Chris Duval. And let's see, Sal Zizzo, I believe we'll put in right now. Let's see, we'll put Felipe, Sal, as Obekup comes in, and Sanchez is going to come in for Dax McCarty. And so we're gonna leave him as the captain. We're gonna put this, let's see, in a 4-4-2. formation for this final game. We're going to sim this game, this final friendly, preseason friendly, and it will end 0-0. So thank you for joining me here on the first ever episode of Building the Red Bulls. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe.